Welcome to Brainwreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Grant.
And this is the best show on the internet.
We're back again on a Wednesday night, folks.
And you were on the wrong mic, sir.
What? It's still not. Hang on. No, see, this is Restream's fault. Okay? I just want to point that out. All right? Because I'm plugged in.
Well, yeah, but I just think you have the wrong audio input selected there, fella.
Well, that's because the input's not coming in on Restream.
Well, why? Well, did you go to your options?
I did.
Did you toggle your options?
The options aren't there. Here, I'm going to. Hang on. Do. Hang on. Do. I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to turn it back on again.
You turn it off and turn it back on. That's all you can do. Us millennials, that's all we know how to do now. Like, we've become our parents. Or is it plugged in? Have you turned it off and turned it back on?
It's not. Like, I don't understand. Hey, I'm going to log out and come back in.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Well, anyway, folks, you've tuned into the best show on the internet.
Do the preamble.
Okay. Well, let me do this. Because this is the best show on the internet, we want you to be sure to like, subscribe to this channel, because we go live every single Wednesday right here on YouTube. I think we're on Twitch. I'm pretty sure we're on Facebook as well. We're on all the platforms because we've got opinions. We've got things that we're going to talk about, and you need to be a part of the conversation. So we want you to comment below with all your input as well. Kevin's back. I got to let him into the stream. How about now? What do we think?
How do we sound? Do we sound?
That's so much better. So much.
See, it's not my fault. Okay. Like, I know usually it's like, oh, it's not my fault, but it is my fault. Like, this is literally an issue that I have been dealing with Restream now since recently. It seems like very recently. Because I wasn't having this issue before. I could just, jump into the waiting room, hang out,
right?
Chill. Once we're ready to go, I just click, boom, right there. No problems. Now I got to make sure the camera's turned on and situated before I come in. I got to fix my microphone and all of that. It's it's a struggle.
You know, what's weird is we've been around long enough where we've seen the evolution of streaming and podcasting and all that stuff, where it's gone from almost impossible to do to absolutely accessible for everyone to do. And now we've gone back to where you have to pay a premium to do the things that you want to do with the streaming, and none of it works.
Oh yeah.
And that's what Restream it. Like, we pay a premium to be able to be on Facebook and Twitch and wherever the fuck else we are, and none of it works.
None of it works.
Like our intro video always gets cut off every time.
Yeah,
and there's nothing I can do about that.
Of course.
And it's just like, guys, this used to be so easy.
Yeah.
And then first it used to be so fucking hard, and then it used to be so easy, and now it's really fucking hard again.
It's really fucking hard again. I don't understand what the issue is. Just make a product that works and stop charging people for it every fucking month. Can we get a program that's a one-time fee?
Yeah.
And I don't have to pay $100 a month.
It's nuts.
I mean, back in the day, Adobe CS6 cost me $350.
Well, Adobe's the biggest fucking scam.
I know, but back then, $350 for a college student, I had to pull out some Christmas money for that one,
right?
But
I just went on Kazaa.
But now, 12 years later, I'm still using it.
There you go.
CS6
still works.
It still works.
I mean, the newer stuff's better, but
the newer stuff is way better, and I wish that I had the newer stuff. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't need it.
And that's where we are. A flip phone will still make a phone call.
Flip phone will still make a phone call. As long as it does the thing it's intended to do, you can figure out how to work within those confines. Because, listen, we did it before. I remember Adobe CS2. This is the shit I used in high school. I was like 20 years ago.
I mean, I learned Photoshop on Paint Shop Pro.
That is
so.
And listen, was everything good that we were making? No. But also, it was the first time using it. I could go back now and whip up something magical in Adobe CS2.
You'd be frustrated as fuck.
No,
but you could do it.
Because here's the thing. See, here's the thing. Okay, this is the Kevin Graham way of doing things. Okay, make it frustrating as fuck the first time, because every time after that,
it's just easier.
Can only get better.
Look at that.
Can only get easier.
And that's a life lesson, folks. That's, if you're gonna take anything away from this show, there's two things I want you. Well, there's three things I want you to take away from the show here today.
Yeah.
One is fuck the WWE. Two is we're going bananas for Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah.
And three, life's as hard as you make it.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
Well, no, life isn't as hard as you make it.
Oh, that's very fair.
Like I feel like with that one, like there's definitely people external from your immediate reach that makes shit way more difficult for people. Yeah. And it's usually people that have no business being in your business.
Isn't that always the way?
And it's always the people that say, hey, get out of my business. And then they're like, but I'm going to fuck up your business. I'll be like, listen, man, I'm here for my business. Don't get in between me and it.
Yeah, exactly. And it is strange how people who are like freedom are always just like, but I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. Come down to Texas. We got all that.
You're arresting people over there.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, our political opponents don't agree with us. Well, let's cart their asses off to jail.
I don't understand how the logic, right? Of I'm going to say you people. And I'm referring to Texas as a whole.
Texans as a whole. Yeah. Which is fair at this point.
Right. They just did this to protect the child fuckers.
Oh yeah.
Like they just did this.
Yeah.
But when it's a zoning issue, put them in jail.
Put them in jail. I mean, we just had over 100 people die in a flood.
That's very true. You did. Yeah. A lot of them children.
A lot of them children. Ain't people doing shit about it.
Well, I mean, they took away the weather. So,
so I guess they got that one locked tight.
We've all been through a lot.
Listen, I grew up with a very simple way of looking at life. And these are things that people who are older than me taught me. In fact, it was the generation that a lot of people who are currently involved in our politics were part of. I was told, hey, work hard, treat people well, take care of yourself, save money, and have a goal. And whatever that goal is, you can reach it as long as you do those other things. And now it's like 36, working harder than ever. Got a goal, taking care of myself, taking care of the people around me, treating people the way I want them to be treated, which is mostly good.
Right.
Because I don't hang out with them assholes. Yeah, I got the government coming down and saying like, no, you can't do any of that. You have to do whatever we say.
Yeah.
We know that you're not religious, but we're going to put religious text in all of the schools, in all of your children's classrooms. Oh, you want healthcare? Sorry, brother, but that doesn't work for us.
They had the creative control on the healthcare. That's for sure.
Yeah, sorry, but unions, you know what, brother? I don't think that's going to work for everybody in the long run.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, you want to make sure that your entire community is well fed and taken care of, yeah, sorry, we can't do that. Our tax cuts only go for the people who are, way up here and don't have to worry about all you down here. Like all the issues from like here down are like your guys' problem, like all the issues from like here up are still your guys' problem. So, we're just going to go do our thing, but, make sure you follow what we do. And it's like, I don't want to do any of that shit.
No, and isn't it weird that like Ted Cruz always disappears?
Ted Cruz is a bitch. Like, you ever look up just like the most, and I'm going to use one of them conservative terms that they used to throw around back in the day. But like, if you like want to know like the definition of just like a soy boy cuck, an absolute beta mentality, it's Ted Cruz. Like little Ted. Like, just because you got a chin strap don't make you a man. All right. Like, I know it's funny too. Like, you go back to when Ted was trying to like go up against Trump, and he was all like, "Oh, I'm just a guy sitting over here while he's over there making fun of my wife and my dad, and in Texas, And then like after Trump just like put him on his lap and spanked him, he went and grew himself a beard and tried to look more mature. Kind of like the same thing like JD Vance did. Like, they're just both like bootlickers. They have no like real opinion on how things should be run. They just go to the highest bidder.
But that's the world today, man.
It's a lot of politics, and it's unfortunate because I feel like that's going to be something that will sort of like brush off on the younger generation. But I also have like a little bit of hope because like I feel like the youth generation right now is like just weird enough to where like that shit can stay intact as they get older.
Well, I hate to break it to you.
No.
So Blakely K had a summer job as a camp counselor.
Oh yeah.
And so she was around the youths quite a bit. And kids will be kids, and they'll be assholes to each other and stuff like that. And there was this one little fucker who was being a real cunt, and she's just like, "Hey, dude, like, what's the deal?" and he's just like, "Oh, you can't be nice anymore." And she's like, "What do you mean?" It's just like that's like you nobody does that. And she's like, "No, you gotta like treat people the way you want to be like." And he's like, "No,
rule.
That's horseshit."
It's like,
and this kid's like 8, so. So I don't know how much hope there is, to be perfectly honest.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
And
I have hope, which I know is a mistake.
Well, but you don't have kids either, so like
no, but like you have kids,
right?
Likely, and I live vicariously through you as a parent. I get to hear all the stories.
Oh, it's weird though.
Stuff. What
is like you think you're doing the right thing, right? So like I try to raise my kids to be good people.
Sure.
Caring, empathetic people. And then I see what's happening in the world today, and I was like, and all I can think to myself is, oh no, I've done them such a disservice because they're going to be good people. And in the world today, that don't mean fuck all. Like that gets you less than nowhere in the world. And I think it's so strange to me because I had this inner thought of, is this really how the world is? Or is this the bot manipulation that's going on to make everybody think that's what's happening?
Yeah.
But we're all really thinking the same thing. And it's really hard to know what's real and what's not.
Yeah. What
the real, temperature of the country is and what's not. And I think what the real answer is I think everybody needs to start going back to community centers.
Dude, yeah.
I think people need to get off the fucking computer.
Yeah.
And watch this show.
Watch the show,
and
though.
subscribe because,
Yeah.
like, you know, this is gospel.
Yeah.
But like, go meet people.
Right.
Because, like, I know a bunch of assholes.
Right.
But they're not assholes to my face.
Right.
And if I don't deal with them otherwise, they're nice people.
They're nice people.
You know?
Yeah.
So, like, just do that.
It is funny you mentioned that because I have gotten to a point now where at least once a week, I think about like my social media accounts and I sit there and look at them and I go, who can I purge? Who can I purge today? And like, especially with Instagram, what I've noticed, something I've noticed that's been happening is I've been purging more and more like public accounts.
Okay.
I've like public accounts in the sense of like they are a public figure in some form or fashion.
Okay. An influencer?
An influencer, somebody recognizable, a celebrity. And I also have a rule where if there's somebody who hasn't posted within like a certain time frame, you're gone.
Wow.
Unless you're like a close friend, and I'm just like, you know, hey, maybe I'll get a message from them.
So consistency is high up on the board. Okay.
Because listen, here's the thing, man. You got to start dropping those dead accounts.
That's true.
Because that's part of the problem with a lot of social media right now is you have, number one, so many dead accounts that are being marked as, you know, active people, and you also have a lot of these who are just being bot accounts,
right?
Essentially. So like if you don't post within a certain time frame and you're somebody who like I'm not super close with, you're gone. If like I'm at the point now where I'm pretty much done following like random people who happen to have a following, like unless there's something like truly intriguing about that person, gone. I'm like I've been unsubscribing to brands that are just there to advertise, celebrities that are really just promoting their own shit. It's like, listen, I already know what you're up to. I don't need my feeds just plugged in with that stuff.
Right.
And by doing a lot of this, what I've noticed is I'm interacting more with local people. Like especially people who are like within the Austin area that I know, like not necessarily friends with, but like acquaintances, people I've met through the swap meets and stuff. And it's very refreshing because I'm like, these are real people.
Yeah.
Like these are people who I will see if I go down the street.
Like there's Brad.
There's Brad, you know, there's Rob.
Right.
You know, there's that guy over there. I don't know his name, but like I'm sure we're acquainted.
Right.
You know,
there's Jello like, Mode 69.
A lot of it stuff like that. But as I've been doing more of that, I'm really starting to get that feeling of this is what social media was supposed to be.
Right.
This is what it was, and this is what it was supposed to be. And now it's just fucking flooded with bullshit. So like I encourage people. Like, go through your feeds, go through the people you're following, and just like purge. Do a purge every so often.
Do you remember the MySpace days?
Of course I remember the MySpace days.
Do you remember I had this problem?
Okay.
Where they had, you go to your MySpace page for kids that don't know this, and they had the top 10.
The top 10, and I think it was the top 8.
Well, you could adjust it. Like it was top 8, top 10, whatever. And it got to a point where I'm just like this person's not really deserving.
Right.
But I have to fill the spot kind of thing. And like, I always felt weird about it. Cause like if they ever went to my page and they're like I'm in their top 10. Yeah. Like we're acquaintances. Like this is weird. Right. And I think social media needs to get back to that. Yeah. I think we need to start putting people on blast.
We do.
And absolutely. I think we need to start ranking our friends.
Yeah. but you know,
in a public forum.
But that I mean, that also brings the whole engagement aspect of social media back down to a local level. You know, because like if you're connected with like your best and closest friends and family, but then you have like fucking, you know, a bunch of celebrities as your top 8, they're just like, what?
What, do you have any real friends?
You have any real friends? Like, do I not matter?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, well.
Like,
we've been going through a little of that lately too, of like,
yeah, I know.
trying to figuring out who actually matters in people's life, and when you make plans for somebody, and then they cancel said plans because nobody could show up, and you were the only one that could show up. It kind of feels like you don't really matter, you know.
It says a lot.
It says a lot.
It says a lot.
And I think Tom was right.
I think Tom was right. I also think what we really need to teach people of all ages, number one, stop living vicariously through celebrities and public figures and influencers, because all of that is bullshit. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not real.
It's all bullshit. It's fun to look at pictures of people who are like me. Like, I'll follow some people who are like VHS collectors or like horror movie enthusiasts, and like they'll take pictures. I'm like, yo, like that's a dope setup, or like that's a really cool thing, or oh, that looks interesting. Let me look it up and form an opinion of it. Number two, for fuck's sake, this goes out to anybody out there who needs it. Stop living within these parasocial relationships. Stop feeling like you have a true emotional connection with somebody you've never met in person, somebody who doesn't even know who you are. Like all of these fucking fan accounts who are like die hard, you know, it's usually with wrestling fans.
Oh yeah.
You know, like there's a lot of that. And then like y'all need to chill the fuck out. Okay.
Wrestling fans are gross.
I'm
gonna put that out there. Wrestling fans,
yeah.
They fucking ruin everything.
They ruin everything. And as a lifelong wrestling fan, I'm going to tell you right now, the majority of you suck. Okay. I know you've been to like hundreds of shows where they're like, this is the best crowd I've ever been in. And, you know, wrestling wouldn't be without people like you. Wrestling would probably be better without people like you. You know, like I'm just going to throw that out there because most of you smell. Okay.
Oh, yes.
You need to shave. Or like you're just way too attached to the product. Like, just chill. Hell.
So we've got to talk about some pro wrestling news.
Yeah,
that has happened recently, because there's been a lot.
Yeah.
There was just the SummerSlam,
which you watched,
which I did watch.
Yeah.
You said you were not gonna watch.
I said I was not gonna watch it, and I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed myself by not watching it.
All right.
Well, I went on a bonanza of a journey playing some Donkey Kong. And from the sounds of it, I had a much better time than you did.
So, where to begin? Because I have so many thoughts.
Night one.
Okay, so let me preface this.
Yeah.
I did watch SummerSlam. And I watched SummerSlam for two reasons. One, my son is super into it. He's super into wrestling right now. And for two, we are invited over to my brother-in-law's to watch it with him, with my son. So it was kind of a family affair to watch night one. And so I was like, all right, we'll go over, we'll watch night one. And we're watching night one, and I don't have the card up. Can you get the card up while I'm talking?
I've got the card right here. I'm looking at it.
Night one was the biggest pile of shit I have seen WWE put on in a long time.
Really?
It was boring as fuck. It was no better than a Raw or SmackDown.
Oh, shit.
They were wasting so much fucking time.
And
at the end of the day, what they gave you was bullshit. So, what was the opener?
I mean, number one listed on Wikipedia was Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
That's right. They did open with a tag match, which honestly was probably the best match on the show.
I would say that based on who was in it.
And they, Roman Reigns did a hell of a dive where he almost Undertakered himself.
I saw that dive. It looked like he was near death.
Yep. And I guess Braun must have tweaked something. He was limping afterwards. I love this new gimmick of Bronson Reed where he's stealing shoes.
And that motherfucker just did it on a whim.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Either that or Paul Heyman's like, you should take his shoes. like it was one of the two. But God damn if it doesn't work, and it's amazing.
The fucking tribal thief. The Shula Fala.
It's so great.
The moment he pulled those off of Roman Reigns on Raw, I was like, he just got himself a new action figure.
Oh, 1,000%.
Because Mattel loves that dumb shit. And they're gonna make a moment figure out of it.
Totally. Was a really good match. And I had predicted on this very show, that if Roman Reigns goes over, Seth Rollins is cashing in.
Yeah.
His Money in the Bank, which did end up happening.
Yeah.
Spoilers for those.
So there was that one. Then you had the women's tag of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus the Judgment Day of Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez.
It was a nothing happening match.
Okay.
It was a nothing happening match. I wouldn't have taken the titles off of them because there's so much more to go with that storyline once Liv comes back. And without the titles involved, it kind of loses its meaning quite a bit. And Charlotte and Alexa being thrown together as a team, like they have a little bit of chemistry of like, we don't really like each other, but we're kind of being cute together kind of thing.
Right.
And it's okay. It's not great.
I think they needed to get Charlotte over.
Oh yeah, they need to do something with it because it fucking wasn't working.
Yeah, so I think this is a good way for Charlotte to have a little bit of a babyface run because it did not work when she first came back.
It is so strange to me that they are not putting Alexa with the Wyatts. It's so weird because she's still carrying around the fucking doll.
Yeah.
So there's such a fucking disconnect there.
I mean, I think that's the part of it is they don't want to connect them because I mean, great that the Wyatt Six now have the tag team titles,
right?
But I think by incorporating Alexa Bliss back into it, it's what's the focus there then? Because if that happens, then the focus is Alexa Bliss.
Well, that's what I would do.
Okay.
If I was booking, I'm going to do a little fantasy booking here.
Book it. That's what we do here.
I think you book the Wyatt Six with Alexa Bliss with a leadership power struggle with Uncle Howdy and Alexa Bliss. And I feel like... No, hold on.
Okay. All right.
Because Uncle Howdy ain't done shit. He ain't fucking done anything. Other than being Bo Dallas on a goddamn VHS tape.
I'm here for it.
He did get involved in the TLC match. But at the end of the day, like it was still Joe Gacy and Dexter who pulled off the win. Like he did get involved, but like you get Alexa in there doing mind games back and forth with Uncle Howdy. I think you got some almost like Judgment Day style angles going on the other brand.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, is do we need a Judgment Day, another Judgment Day angle? Do we want another Judgment Day angle?
If it gets Carlito booked, I'm here for it.
I mean, if it gets Carlito brought back, then sure. But I feel like we just had something like that with the Bloodline and then the Judgment Day. And I just can't do another, group dissolving because of leadership trauma.
What else are you gonna do,
dude? They're dead creatively right now. The WWE is not bringing anything creative to the table. Like, they're literally just throwing people together. They're just throwing matches together. Like, the tag division on SmackDown has been so overstuffed because they don't know how to pace the creative. They have I don't want to say that they have too many tag teams, but they have too many tag teams for the little amount that they want to do with them.
Well, the creative is definitely not their strong suit, especially when it comes to night 2. And we will fucking get there.
All right. So after the women's tag, you had Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross.
Disappointing. What a disappointing match.
Okay.
For what this feud was supposed to be, I was very shocked this wasn't like a no DQ match or had some type of stipulation involved, with the heat of the angle. And fucking Sammy just wins clean. It's like, okay, weird. I don't know. There was nothing there.
I wonder why. The Karrion Kross situation right now is kind of odd.
I think it's a swerve.
Yeah.
I think it's a swerve for them to kill the Karrion Kross character.
Okay.
And for them to bring in the Killer Kross character, because Karrion Kross's contract is up. He just released a book under a different name.
Under his real name.
So I think this is going to be an angle to bring him back as Killer Kross to give him some new life. Which is fucking stupid because he's over as fuck. And all the people do is chant his name and want to see him and buy his merch. So I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's what I have learned about the WWE's reaction to the fans. And this is
fuck them.
Fuck them. Yeah, number one. And this is coming from watching 36 years of WWE. They really like to pretend like they're listening, give you a little bit of a nibble.
Just a little taste.
So, you keep wanting it. You keep wanting to see it. And then they give you like a meal. And they're like, here you go. And they're like, oh, great. When's dessert? No. You don't get that.
No.
Okay. Well, when's the next meal? We'll let you know.
Aren't you full?
Because, like, how quickly did they fucking cool off Ron Killings?
Oh,
like immediately.
I'm surprised he's not back doing comedy.
It's like, where's he been? What's he been doing?
I don't know.
The fucking Karrion Kross stuff. Like, is it gonna actually turn into something or is it not? Like, we don't know.
Right.
The fucking New Day angle with Biggie. What happened there? Like where'd we go? People were loving it, and now it's just. Although I will say, the New Day coming out each week grieving that they have lost the tag titles. And did you see the fucking hat?
The hat. We got to talk about the hat.
Let's talk about the hat real quick. Xavier Woods' hat on Monday night,
tremendous,
was a thing of beauty. Like, those are guys who, time after time, they get a shtick, they get an angle, they get a gimmick, and they fucking make it work. They play into it in such a way where you can love them for doing it, or you can hate them for doing it, or you can love that you hate them, or hate that you love them. It doesn't matter. Like, they come out just, it is like the perfect thing.
You will always get a reaction from the New Day.
From the New Day.
And at the end of the New Day, that's their job.
That's their job.
Is to get a reaction.
Yeah.
And they are masters at it.
Yeah. It's tremendous.
It is absolutely tremendous. That hat, they got more mileage out of that hat than fucking like Grayson Waller has done his whole career.
Mattel's gonna make a figure for it
with a big
guarantee
hat.
it. It's gonna be a defining moment. It's gonna be Xavier Wood with a big fucking hat.
And then
you can put it on your Penta figure.
Totally.
And have him do the smooth operator walk. Like it's
sells itself.
Sells itself. It's great. It's great stuff. Okay. We move on. So yeah, so the reaction I heard from the Sammy Cross match was that it was kind of flat.
It was very flat.
And it just sort of
it just kind of ended. That was it.
Right. Well, that's unfortunate. Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill. What do you got?
It was very obvious they put this together spot by spot by spot. I don't know what anybody sees in Tiffany. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Okay. That's
Jade can do what she does, and she does what she does very well.
Okay.
But give her the opportunity to work out of that. I don't know that she can.
Okay.
But Tiffany, like, there was moments where they were doing spots that they thought were clever. But as somebody who watches this all the time, who's been in the ring, who knows what they're doing, you're just like, somebody told you to do that because they thought it was clever, and you're interpreting that as a clever thing to do, but you don't understand why that is clever.
Gotcha.
And so it's not there. The connection, like it just doesn't feel authentic at all.
Right. You know, I thought Tiffany Stratton was a great call up. I thought it was a great opportunity to put the title on her. Honestly, though, like the last few big matches I've seen from her, something is off. There's kind of like that. It's almost like there's a start and stop that's happening a lot, like an uncertainty.
There's a deer in headlights situation.
A deer in headlights, because like there were a lot of moments in the match between her and Trish that just were not clicking. I mean, same thing with her Mania match with Charlotte. I mean, she looked like she got fucked up in that match.
Yeah.
And she may have. Like,
I think her confidence is shot.
Is it a situation of, and I feel like this was a thing on a lot of the indies, you get these workers who are very comfortable in the smaller promotions, you know, the smaller, you know, venues, smaller amount of fans in attendance, you know, and they're kind of with a crew that they know, they've worked with, where they can go out and kind of just do whatever.
Do their shtick.
And do their shtick, do their shit, get it all in, and feel comfortable while doing it. But then once they go to like a higher level and they're working with, you know, maybe some unfamiliar talent, working in new crowds, working within new guidelines, they kind of go, uh-oh. I don't know if I'm, because when she was in NXT, it seemed like she was the next big thing for the women's division. And since she's been the champion, I feel like I'm not seeing that.
I think that's definitely the case. It's a sink or swim situation. And, you know, it's not everybody can rise to the occasion. Let's be honest. Like not everybody can do it. And if you've never had to think on your feet and you've never had to be in that situation where you've had to rise above where you are, not to say that she hasn't, I'm just using this as a general, but like
general statement. Yeah.
It's harder when you have to do that on a bigger level, on a bigger stage. And it was an okay match. Like nothing got fucked up. Nothing got messed up or anything like that. But like it could have been on any SmackDown. It could have been on any Raw. It wasn't a pay-per-view quality fucking match by any stretch of the imagination.
Okay.
And it was just kind of like, eh.
It was there.
It was there.
Okay. And then after that, you have the match that caused me to not give a fuck and tune out of this show. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and goddamn Jelly Roll.
I had to see this fucking match, unlike you, because I had to see what the fuck they were going to do.
Really? Oh.
And I think this is the point where I started texting. So when I start texting in a show, I'm either fired up or something has gone so fucking horrifically wrong.
Right.
That I have to tell somebody.
I'm gonna look back and actually see what your first text of that night was, and I believe it was not good.
So,
let's see.
Yeah, see if you can find it. So,
the second, right?
Logan Paul, in general, he can do some things. He's an athletic man. Okay. But he has found his success off the backs of others that know what the fuck they're doing.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Like oh, and by the way, your first text to me was at 7:30 Eastern.
Okay.
That just says SummerSlam has been boring as fuck.
Yes. Okay.
Followed by, bro, they are trying to have Paul carry Jelly Roll through the match. This show has been fucking horrible. Bro, fuck. This exposed the business way more than that Unreal show. Which is a total fucking work.
Oh, that show's a fucking work.
That is a total fucking work.
Absolutely.
Okay, but yeah. Logan Paul is not a good wrestler.
No.
And if you say, oh, look at what he's done in such a short amount of time. Look at, the people he's been in the ring with. Look at the people or look at the things he's been able to do in such a short amount of time. He's not a good wrestler.
No.
Doing a springboard does not make you a good wrestler. Doing a splash does not make you a good wrestler. Being carried by Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, that does not make you a good wrestler. You're just being placed with people who know what the fuck they're doing so that you can get over. Logan Paul is not a good wrestler. Put him in the ring with somebody who's not as good and tell Logan Paul to carry a match. You know what he's not going to be able to do is carry that fucking match. Look at what happened with him and Ricochet. Ricochet worked circles around him, which is probably part of the reason why Ricochet lost favor.
I mean, that's very true.
Yeah.
And at one point at the beginning of this match, they were trying to have Logan Paul carry Jelly Roll through the opening of the match.
Good Christ.
And when I say it was fucking horrendous, it was fucking horrendous. Like, it was two dudes pretending to be pro wrestlers. And it was horrendous. Now, the match, the match is actually getting a lot of praise. Which is the ball deflated? Like, where is the ball? Where is the level? Where is the bar? Because here's what I don't understand, right? Jelly Roll, the musician Jelly Roll, is not a fighter, is not a professional athlete by any stretch of the imagination. He was once 600 motherfucking pounds. He has got himself down to 300 motherfucking pounds, which is wonderful for him. It is still a big fucking man. Okay? Versus Logan Paul, who is ripped. Drew McIntyre, who's a fucking goddamn steel tower of a man.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy Orton, who, is America's Jack Dad. Like, he's doing wonderful. Jelly Roll does this match saying, I'm not going to tag out to Randy Orton. I'm going to start the match and I'm going to fight, and I am going to fight till I cannot fight anymore, and I'm not going to tag out to the professional motherfucking wrestler who is, what, third in line of all-time world motherfucking champions? Fuck you, Jelly Roll. You are an asshole and an idiot.
It's not good creative.
It is not good creative.
Yeah.
At all. So they stammer through, I don't know, 5 minutes of this fucking opening shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where Logan Paul is doing his best imitation of a heel pro wrestler, doing cheap shits to the jelly roll. And then finally,
The jelly roll.
they tag in Drew,
Yeah.
who actually lays on some heat.
Mm-hmm.
They finally tag Randy. They do a little bit of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then it breaks down as it normally does.
Mm.
And so the big spot is that they're going to put the jelly roll on the announcer's table. And Logan Paul is going to do his little splash. But of course, he's going to plug his prime before he does the splash, right? And the big concern was that if they put the jelly roll on the table, the table is going to collapse.
I'm sorry. I can't take this seriously. The jelly roll.
I mean, he is the jelly roll.
This is like Bret Hart calling Goldberg Bill Goldberg all the time. You can't put the jelly roll on the table and expect the table to stand still.
Right. So the jelly roll is barely on this fucking table. Okay. He is trying his best to like plant his feet on the ground and like keep most of his weight off the table.
Right.
And then so Logan Paul does what Logan Paul does. And he jumps as high as he motherfucking can.
Mm-hmm.
And they go through this table, and it looks spectacular.
Sure.
They're up back in the ring in 2 minutes. Oh, sorry, Mr. Roll.
Mr. Roll, sir.
My bad, Bergman. They no-sell this table like within 2 minutes, and the jelly roll is making his comeback again. And I'm just like, Randy Orton has been in this match for 30 seconds.
Jesus,
like
Christ.
What the fuck is going on?
Who was this for? Like honestly, like this had to be for somebody.
I think it was a middle finger to Travis Scott. I think that's really what it was.
Okay, but like, why subject everybody else to that?
Right? Like, do that. Like, you could do that in a tweet.
You could have done it in a tweet. You could have done it on fucking SmackDown. You didn't have to waste 17 minutes of everybody's lives and make me miss the show completely because I was just so.
No, they did you a favor on that.
They did me a favor. Yeah. I'm glad I did other things.
So eventually it breaks down, and fucking Paul. I honestly don't remember what happened. All I know is that at one point Logan Paul hit a frog splash on the jelly roll and got the 1, 2, 3. And I was like, after all that, after everything I just saw, after the times I had to leave the room out of disgust and then came back in just to be more disgusted again, you couldn't even put the fucker over. Like, and he didn't have to get the pinfall. Like, Randy fucking Orton should have just RKO'd Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And gotten the win. That should have been the finish.
Yeah.
Or RKO'd Logan Paul and then the jelly roll.
Does a splash.
Does a roll.
Just fucking pulls out some jelly.
Dude, if fucking jelly roll did an O'Connor roll to fucking pin Logan Paul, it would have been worth every penny.
See, you just booked a hell of a spot.
Oh, they fucking pissed me off so bad.
Okay.
Because they did something like that to where the jelly roll hits the worst black hole slam on Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And they called it the black roll slam or something along the lines of that.
Oh my God.
And I audibly in the room went, ugh. And then my brother-in-law just starts laughing just because like I couldn't hold it in anymore.
It's Vince is running it.
Fucking A.
This is shades of the late Ruthless Aggression era. No, this is not even ruthless aggressive. This is shades of the PG era.
Fucking A.
The late 2000s, early 2010s. Like, this is where we are. We are going backwards, folks.
It was beyond the drizzling shits.
Yeah.
And so Logan Paul gets the victory, which like I want no success for that dude ever.
Nope.
And I'm just like, God, what was the point of all of this? Like,
I still don't know.
The first off, like Jelly Roll already got his revenge, putting Logan Paul through the desk of Swiss cheese. So like, there's no reason to tune into this match at all,
right?
Because he already got his revenge.
Yeah.
And then to have Logan Paul get his revenge on the revenge, it's just I don't.
Where do we go from here?
We don't.
What happens next?
Nothing.
We run it back at Survivor Series. Bergman says win back in 2026. Long-term booking. Best of 7. I mean, Jelly Roll versus the Logan Paul.
We're gonna get into this. I won't be watching.
Well, let's get the fuck through this.
Yeah, we got another whole night to go, and we're almost at time, brother. We're going Broadway tonight.
Well, we can speed run some of these. I don't think we need to go super in depth on you know some of these matches. So CM Punk, Gunther went 30 minutes. Punk over. Overall,
Punk looked like shit. Punk looked like an old motherfucking man. He was gassed in the first 5.
No.
Dude, Gunther deserves to be fucking worker of the year. I don't give a fuck what Bret Hart says.
I was going to ask, did you see Bret Hart buried him?
I saw that. He is a bitter old fuck. Bret Hart is a bitter old fuck, and only because he didn't think of doing chops first. So Gunther is the fucking greatest worker in the business today. He carried Bill motherfucking Goldberg through a 3-star match, and he carried old ass Phil Brooks through this motherfucker of a goddamn shit show. Wow. It sucked. It was awful. They threw all their spot. They were done with all their fucking spots at the 15-minute mark.
Jesus. And then it went for another 15 minutes. I also give Gunther credit because he carried Jey Uso through that entire feud.
Oh, 100%.
100%. Okay, so they blew through everything within the first 15 minutes. So what was the last 15?
So all they were doing was they were working towards the announcer table spot to where,
which we just got.
Well, hold on. So what happened was, and this is what I actually love about the Gunther character. He does have weaknesses.
Yes.
He has 2. And that's it. You try to wrestle the man, you're going to lose. He has 2 weaknesses. 1, submissions.
Yep.
He gives up very quickly.
Yes.
And 2, he cannot handle the sight of his own blood.
I saw he got busted.
So they did a spot where Philly tripped him on the table. He was standing up, gloating on the table. He got tripped. He took a bump. He went under the table, came up bloody. Yeah, he's like, I ain't getting caught with a blade on fucking national TV. That ain't happening. And then he comes up bloody, and then he's freaked out and can't see out of the sight of his own blood, which as a weakness for a fucking dominant character, it's genius. Love it. It's brilliant. And then that way, you just save it for like when he has to lose. Other than that, he just fucking wins. Yeah, which is good for him. He's going to the pay window. But so they do that, and then Philly gives him the 2 go to sleeps, and then pins him 1, 2, 3. He fucking can't even like try to emote. He's so gassed and blown up,
dude,
and shit.
I saw like the last 2 minutes of the show. He looked puffy.
He was fucking blown the fuck up. So he wins. They hit Seth's music. And the thing I don't like about this, right? Most people kind of understood, like figured out, Seth was cashing in or something was going to happen, right? They do the thing of where if they hold the camera on somebody after the main event for long enough, and they did the same thing with Cena, something has to happen. Like, if nothing's going to happen, we're fading to black.
Yeah.
Right? We're not staying on the champion celebrating in the ring longer than we have to. Right? So when his music comes out and he comes out on the crutches, I'm just like, why? Like he should be coming out sprinting to the ring.
Or from behind.
Well, I think like coming out sprinting to the ring with the referee or whatever, the only saving grace of the crutches is that we now have a meme for all eternity.
Right.
Of him throwing the crutches.
It's that viral moment.
It's the viral moment. And that was my overall review of this show, was like, this was a dog shit motherfucking show, but the fans are going to hype it up more because they got their moment at the end.
Yeah.
And so Seth does the stomp. Fucking CM Punk does the weakest, like, I'm going to try to throw the belt at you to defend myself, and it just looks like horse shit. And then he gets beat down with a goddamn fucking briefcase.
Yeah.
Terrible. But then stomp and win, and then what we thought was going to happen happened. And that was the end of night one. And I was after that show, I'm just like, fuck you. This was dog shit. Why is SummerSlam 2 nights? This is fucking bullshit.
So night 2.
So night 2. We're on night 2.
Kicking off with Naomi versus Rhea versus Io.
Best match of the whole fucking weekend.
Best match of the whole weekend.
It was awesome. It was so good. They worked super hard. Kind of knew what the finish was going to be. Like, they're not going to take the title off Naomi that quick. Like, you know that wasn't going to happen. But they all worked super hard. They hit some really cool spots. I would give that one an A.
Okay. Yeah. Match number 2. The Jumble Fuck 6-pack tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE tag titles. You got the Wyatt 6 with Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, Andrade and Rey Fenix, DIY, which is Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, Fraxium, which is Axiom and Nathan Frazier, who I've said on the show I do not like because he moves too fast and just does Seth Rollins' stuff. The Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, and the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford.
This was the best TLC match I've seen since Joey Mercury getting his nose busted.
Really?
It was fucking awesome. It was great.
Okay.
The only blemish on the whole match was that the Street Profits missed backdropping Joe Gacy into a ladder and almost send him flying over the fucking top rope and into the ropes. And they didn't have the fucking knowledge or the experience to do anything else but to do the spot again. And that took me the fuck out of it. But other than that, I saw shit in a ladder match I've never seen before, which
really, at
this point, like, if you do something that I've never seen before, like Tommaso Ciampa, fuck, I don't know if you've seen the spot.
I saw where he pulls his legs
lord.
Up. Yeah.
First off, like, the strength of that man is,
he's all muscle now.
I mean, he's all muscle, but to do that, like most people, like, you can do a pull-up, right? But to do a pull-up after wrestling for 15 fucking minutes, that's a feat.
And not only that, but to hold your body weight upside down. Unbelievable strength. I was gassed just watching it.
It was fucking incredible. I've never seen anything like that before. The only other thing I would say is that, like, I was expecting more out of Rey Fenix.
Okay.
He didn't really, I mean, he did like stuff as he does, but he didn't do anything out of this world that I would have expected out of him. But also, there were 37 people in this match.
And that's what my mind immediately went to, is like, I'm sure he could have been the guy that does all the spots. But then in the match, you also have Montez Ford, who is a fucking psycho when it comes to athleticism. Gargano and Ciampa do some crazy shit. Axiom. I did see that Spanish Fly. to the outside table.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, sick.
It was a good spot.
So I think you had too many guys who could have been the guy to have that, like, what a lot of people have termed like the Shelton Benjamin spot.
Yes.
You know, where like they do like these big high spot moments.
Not to be that guy, but the match where Joey broke his face was just a 4-way ladder. I was just saying that like it's the best one I've seen since then.
TLC in general.
Well, no, he's saying it was just a ladder match. It wasn't a TLC.
Per
se.
See, all ladder matches are TLC matches.
At the end of the day, like they get the thing involved.
All the same rules apply. A TLC match is just a ladder match with 2 extra words. Technically 3, because it's tables, ladders, and chairs. So like 3 extra words.
Well, is it? Right. It could be an ampersand.
Chairs, ladders.
Anyway, so and the hardest bump of the whole fucking weekend, Candice LeRae,
what happened?
Fucking falling through that goddamn ladder. Like at one point, I thought she was gonna TNA herself and crotch herself on the ladder. But she did not do that. But like, they have to stop with these wooden fucking ladders. Like, I understand you want the ladder to break, but as a man who fucking went through so many ladders in my career, the metal ones are better. They bend. And when they bend, they bounce back. And that actually breaks your fall more than a wooden piece of shit that just fucking crumbles. Okay? Give me a big fucking aluminum ladder. That's wonderful. A fucking wooden piece of shit that's painted like metal? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But the Wyatt 6 go over.
Wyatt 6 went over. They had every Wyatt interfere, which I was just like, I thought they were baby faces.
Yeah, and they did that not too long ago. Or they did that in the tag title match as well. A couple weeks ago. Which I was like, that's, okay.
So, like, it was... I was actually glad they went over. I was like, usually they like the champions don't.
Yeah.
Well, in these matches.
They gotta hold those titles through Halloween.
Oh, well, that's what I said. I was like, there's no fucking way.
No way they're dropping those titles. Yeah.
It's not happening.
They're bringing the titles to
Universal.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh, fuck yes, they are. Which, as a sidebar, with the ESPN news today, my guy Tom, who does all the theme park news, was just like, this is a rare occasion where I do Universal news and Disney news, and I'm mentioning WWE in both breaths. He's like, this is odd. This is strange.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
All right. You got Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria.
This match was awful.
Okay. Do we need to say more?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do. We need to talk a lot about this match, unfortunately.
Okay.
This was a fucking Roadrunner cartoon.
Really?
This was the most, like, this exposed the business more than the Jelly Roll, more than fucking Unreal. Like, this was unbelievable. That the fact that they just, like, they put this match on after TLC as a no disqualification match, okay? In this match, and I don't know what the fucking order is, but they decided that they were going to zip tie Lyra's hands together, but only to the point to where it looked like they were zip tied. And at one point, her hands fell out of the zip ties.
Oh my God.
And she put them back in herself.
Oh no.
I'm like, this is horse shit.
This
is where Bugs Bunny realizes it's a cartoon and he takes his hands out. It's the whole Roger Rabbit spot with the handcuffs.
Did they look tight to begin with?
No.
So I'm wondering if one or two things happened. Because what I would have done in this instance is, because there are zip ties that you can unzip.
Yeah.
I have a set for the business. They're fucking amazing. I use them all the time.
It's wonderful.
But like, you could do that, or you could probably use some shitty gimmick ones, which is probably what they used.
Well, the thing was, at one point she did have to get out of them.
Right.
And as we know, with any type of gimmick that you use in wrestling, it's going to go wrong. Like, you just have to kind of prepare for it.
Dude, I always think back to that fucking Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens last man standing match during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, they just have to stand there for like 10 fucking minutes.
Yep.
While they get the cuffs off. Just like, God damn it, guys.
So they have this, so they zip tie her hands, right? Mm-hmm. And so she's essentially defenseless.
Yeah.
And during the match or whatever, a toolbox gets brought in.
Which with is the toolbox the new kendo stick?
I don't. Which I mean, it makes more sense than a kendo stick because, like, you need tools to put the ring together.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is there a kendo stick under the ring?
Right.
It makes no sense whatsoever. So I like the toolbox. Is that, like, you would need tools. I've had to use tools to take apart a ring.
Yeah,
like
there's a lot of heavy shit down there that'll fuck somebody up.
Fucking A, right? And so they at one point, Lyra, before she's zip tied, she takes the toolbox and she's acting like it's fucking weighing like 25 fucking pounds, like it's heavy as shit. And she hits, fucking Becky with it. And then Becky just kind of like kicks it over at one point, like there's nothing in it, like there's air. And I'm just like, what are we doing? And she has her fucking hands zip tied.
Right.
Becky opens up the toolbox and pulls out the biggest fucking wrench you've ever, like straight out of the fucking Mario Brothers movie wrench. Like it is a Spirit Halloween styled I'm gonna murder you wrench.
Which,
right?
By the way, sidebar, the Spirit Halloween is already ready to go in Austin.
That's wonderful.
I passed one today. They're like opening soon.
And it's one thing to like, I'm going to hit you with this wrench because it's a fucking wrench.
Oh,
and it's not a small wrench, right? It's another thing to hit her 7 times with said wrench. 7 times with the wrench. And we're only halfway through the match.
I did see this was a 25-minute match, which I was like, oh, shit.
And so not only did she get hit with the wrench, she got her hands, they're zip tied. She put them over the post, so she's stuck there. And then she whacks her repeatedly with some kendo stick that doesn't make any sense. And then breaks the kendo stick over her ribs, right? Near fall.
Course.
And at this point, I'm like, is she gonna pull out a gun and like shoot her in the shoulder for a close 2? Like, what the fuck? Like, this is a fucking Roadrunner cartoon. Like, I'm waiting for them to paint the fucking train tunnel on the side so that the fucking train can flatten her at one point. Like, this is ridiculous.
Wow.
And stupid. It makes no sense and is completely unrealistic. And eventually she fucking gets out of the zip ties, hits a couple of her moves for a close whatever. I think at one point Becky Pillmanized her neck, which didn't mean anything.
Oh my god.
And then I think Becky and then Bayley comes out, right? So Bayley comes out and she doesn't, and nobody knows what side she's going to be on.
Of course.
And so she decides to side with Lyra and starts beating on Becky, but Becky kind of like fucks her over the barricade. But she's got this chain. And so she goes to hit Becky with the chain and hits Lyra instead with the chain.
Oh my god.
And that's the finish.
This is overbooked.
I'm like, you hit her with a wrench 7 times. Fuck the chain. Who gives a fuck about the chain? You hit her with a solid metal fucking tool. Fuck you.
Bro, some of the clips I saw from this night specifically, I'm just like, selling no longer matters. Selling no longer matters. Like, finishing moves no longer matter. Like, it's all gone.
It's all bullshit.
Because I saw the fucking 80 attitude adjustments Cena gave to Cody Rhodes only for Cody to kick out.
Yep.
Just like, what the fuck? Okay. The cage match, Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu.
So in the very next match, they do a handcuff spot.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, we're going to Dominic and AJ Styles.
This was wonderful.
Wonderful.
This was wonderful. It was a complete homage to Eddie. They did the whole spot with the chair, and then they did the boot spot. Dom over Strong, which I called as well. He was wonderful in this match. This was one of those matches where you're just like, I like this.
He's got it.
This was nice.
Yeah. Well, a little nice taste before you get to the main event, which is apparently 40 fucking minutes. Jesus
It
Christ.
was long. And it was exactly what you would have thought of. Like, it's Super Cena versus Super Cody.
Yeah.
And they are kicking out of everything.
Yeah. Number one, 40, like, listen, 40 minutes is too long for a match unless you're doing Iron Man rules. It's too long. Like, I know guys would go Broadway for an hour and then it would be like, 1 hour time limit draw, whatever. That was the fucking 70s and 80s. Okay. Like, you could have easily shaved off 7 minutes and then split that up between, the ladder match and AJ Dom. Like,
they could have done 15 easy as long as they did the spot where Cena came up through Cody's entrance.
I did see that. Yeah.
That was the best part of the match by far. And then giving him the attitude adjustment that looked like it sucked a fucking dick on the ramp to take. Like, that's all they needed. That was it. Like, because that's all anybody's going to remember.
Yeah. The photos and the clips that I saw, like, I saw that the bottom rope got pulled off.
Yeah, it was like an Umaga tribute to that, which was cool.
And they were using that as a weapon. I saw the thing where Cena was coming up in the entrance with Cody on his shoulders. And then I saw, like, the 2 attitude adjustments followed up by the avalanche attitude adjustments for a 2.5 kick out.
The problem was, like, you're not going to sell me on hitting somebody with the turnbuckle that's taking off when someone just beat someone with a wrench 7 times and it didn't mean shit. That's literally what I said was, like, we just watched someone get hit with a wrench.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? I don't care about your Slim Jim tables. Like, what?
Yeah.
So Cody finally hit his move that sucks, and then pinned John Cena. 1, 2, 3, new champion, which was the right move. He needed the title off of him. Like, the fucking lamest babyface turn of all time. It just to get the fuck out of it.
Like, at the end of the day, I will, like, just hit the eject button.
Yes.
Like, I know it's shitty and it's fucking shit creative, but we've already established that.
Well, Vinny Rue booked this show. Fucking A, with all the gimmicks. God damn it.
But yeah, this was a situation where just hitting eject was really the best possible thing to do, because nobody bought Cena as this guy.
Nope.
Nobody.
I mean, if The Rock had been there to back him up,
in
Miami Vice suits, like I said, it would have worked.
Like, this angle died at WrestleMania. Died.
Yep, died.
Cena with this heel run, completely unbelievable. Like in a negative way.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Could not get behind it. nothing interesting, not even like, yeah, he's a bad guy, but like this is really interesting stuff. Like nothing that made me want to tune in weekly.
No.
So I think the right moment was at SummerSlam to say, okay, let's flip the switch. Let's bring him out in all of his John Cena glory, because you could also tell that like the fans were, and like this is the thing I said before with Cena. When he was turning heel, I said, if fans really want to fuck shit up, they need to cheer him. And because it's the opposite of what happened before. Before, when they were trying to put him over as uber babyface, the fans booed. Now they want to make him a super heel, but the fans are going to cheer because it's John fucking Cena.
Right.
So
on his fucking retirement tour.
So I think it made sense to take the title off of him. I think putting it back on Cody is fine. The only thing I'm wondering now is, where do you go with Cody with the title? Like, because you can't get right into one of these like one-off 30-day feuds, where it's just like so-and-so is challenging for the title and then just get whooped at the next PLE.
Well, unfortunately, I think at the end of this show, the return of a certain person listed in a certain lawsuit,
Brock Lesnar, was just
yeah, I think you are going to see Brock Lesnar destroy John Cena, and I think you are going to see Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar, your Royal Rumble main event. Possibly Survivor Series.
So then where do you go from there?
I mean, fuck if I know. The creative doesn't know.
Do you think this is where they could go? Could they be taking the title off of Cena to put it back onto Cody, to give Cody like a few months to do whatever, and then for Brock to beat Cena, and then for Brock to beat Cody, only for Cena to beat Brock for the title?
To get that one extra. I could see them doing it, yeah.
And then close it out. Because right now, that to me seems like a direction that they would go in.
I think they would do that as well.
Yeah, because again, we're looking at a very late 2000s, early 2010s version of the WWE right now, where they were just hot potatoing everything.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you, though. My reaction to Brock coming out was like, what?
Yeah.
Was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, it's okay. This is where I want to say fuck you. Okay? I just recently got back into this shit after a decade of being a bitter asshole of all the shit that happened to me in the business, and finally coming back around to being a fan. I finally got to the point where I have a fucking respectable wrestling t-shirt collection.
You do?
Okay? I've gotten to the point now where I've gotten my son to be a fan of the product. And you're telling me that now, after all that, after everything, you're hitting me with a fucking, not only a triple win, I think we're at 4 now, because more shit has come out since then. You're telling me that Trips is going to be the fucking spokesperson for the goddamn we're going to make kids athletic safe, even though he's done more gear to have himself a heart attack at fucking under 50 years old. You've got almost a registered sex offender returning to be the challenger for John Cena. You've got Nick motherfucking Khan, who says, I only like toxic work environments, and if you have an out of office, fuck you. You've got fucking ESPN, who's going to charge you fucking $30 just to watch the goddamn event that I used to pay. I paid $4 for a year of fucking Peacock. Eat a fucking dick.
Yeah, man. This has been a very it's been a very bullshit wave of bullshit coming out of the WWE right now. And we're gonna push Hogan aside on this.
Yeah.
Because that was something that came out of nowhere. We addressed it last week. We've stated our feelings. That's done and over with. When you have, and this is funny too, because I remember a couple of months back, it may have even been around WrestleMania, or it may have been leading into the Saudi show. And there's also that. You know, because I know there was a lot of negativity surrounding that show in particular. And one of the quotes I heard from Cody Rhodes was saying, like, the WWE is bipartisan. This is a bipartisan show. We go where the people go. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's an absolute lie.
That is a bunch of bullshit.
That is Cody Rhodes
being a company guy
and toting the company line. And, you know, I mean, that's the position he's in.
He's got to work there.
He's got to work there. Doesn't get a pass for saying it, but I understand where he's at. Especially if he's being asked those questions, he has to sort of toe the line between like, I digress. The WWE is a very political organization.
I mean, you'd be so naive,
yes,
not to think otherwise.
Yeah, and folks, this isn't a recent thing. They have been political for decades. Whether it was, you know, doing parodies of Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky in the 90s, with Vince basically shoveling any sort of political comedy in quotes, into the commentator's mouth. They fucking did, and you know, they did a SmackDown the Vote campaign in the early 2000s, whatever. But they have been very tied closely to political figures. One in particular being Trump. Also, that fucking goon you got down there in Florida, DeSantis. So the WWE has always been involved in politics. They have also 90% of the time have been right-leaning.
Oh, yeah.
This is undeniable. Regardless of how you feel personally, politically, and who your favorite superstars are, it doesn't matter, because the WWE leans this way. Always has, always will. Trump having Trips standing next to him at whatever the Lex Luger circuit in 1990. I mean, I think you have to think Luger was like, I get the fuck out of here.
Right.
You know, Trump and Trips standing in front of the podium talking about whatever the fuck they were talking about. Listen, no.
Next to registered sex offender, Lawrence Taylor, who said, "I don't know why I'm here."
Yeah. He shouldn't be allowed near children because he's a registered
sex offender
for trafficking an underage woman. Well, I digress. I don't want to get into that. So yeah, that's a calamity. Okay. So like, that's something that Triple H is not getting out of.
Well, not only are they not getting out of it, they promoted it.
They promoted
it both nights on SummerSlam. Yeah. They recapped that.
Yeah.
And on Raw.
So this is not Paul Levesque, the individual, being a, you know, resource, person of information, the leader within this, whatever the fuck it is. This is the WWE putting their stamp of approval on it. And it's fucking gross when you know who's involved, because an undeniable, undisputable fact, Donald Trump was very good friends with somebody who did awful shit to children. Donald Trump is friends with other people who have done horrible shit to children. Donald Trump is a 37 time convicted felon. That's a fact. Okay. RFK Jr. is going to ruin the health system within this country. They're already canceling vaccines, folks. It's coming. The only stunner, Dana not being on that panel too.
I mean, that's fucking so true.
So, the Paul Levesque as a person, Paul Levesque as Triple H, director of creative operations in WWE. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Always has been, always will be. And that's now attached to the WWE. Nick Khan, you can go fuck yourself, because he's basically just Vince McMahon 2.0. Okay, because guess what? Fuck your toxic environment bullshit. Fuck your I don't like out of office messages. Fuck your I don't like it when people say that they're tired. Guess what, motherfucker? Eat a dick. Because that's all you're good for right now. All right. And this whole deal with ESPN, if you're a fan, it just got so much difficult, so much more difficult for you to consume the content you want to consume. Because now, and I think, who was it that put this up? I want to say it was, let me see if I can look this up real quick. Because now, if you want to watch Raw, well, that's a subscription to Netflix.
Yep.
If you want to watch SmackDown and NXT, I don't even know where you can go for that if it's not cable television. Or no, that ain't not. They're on USA Network now.
They're on USA, so maybe Hulu.
Let's see. I think it was my man Sancho. That's
which is getting absorbed by Disney Plus, but Disney, who owns ESPN, ESPN Plus is a separate subscription,
right,
from Disney Plus.
So here, so somebody I follow on Twitter broke it down and said the cost of being a WWE fan in 2026 in the United States per month. WWE PLE $30. Netflix for Raw $18. NXT SmackDown, I don't know what Sling Blue, or I think it's Sling TV.
Oh yeah, Sling TV. It's like a streaming TV service.
$46. So over $90 a month just to consume WWE content. And I'm sure there'll be packages that you can subscribe to where it's like you get a little bit of everything.
And then if you want the network, you gotta get Peacock.
And then yes, that's right. If you want the archives, you gotta get Peacock.
You gotta get Peacock.
So
that's $100 a month.
Guess what? I don't have that money, nor will I spend that money. So at this point, I'm out of watching Raw. I'm out of watching any future PLEs. I don't have access to NXT or SmackDown. So at this point, like, I have YouTube and whatever they put on there.
And here's what it boils down to, folks. As somebody who had just recently got back into this, because of WrestleMania 2 years ago, essentially. Hold on, Bergman. Before
Bergman's got the breakdown.
Raw for Netflix. SmackDown is actually on Peacock.
Okay.
CW is for NXT. ESPN for PLE. However, it is mentioned that if you subscribe to a larger streamer that has ESPN, like a YouTube TV, you don't need to buy the ESPN app.
Okay, so that okay, yeah, Bergman. I remember you texted me about that earlier. It does get sort of filtered in, but also I ain't got.
Here's the thing, though. Like YouTube all TV. all that aside, right?
YouTube TV is $83 a month.
It's fucking insane. It's nuts.
Who the fuck? Who?
But it became like the alternative to cable, and then they're like, oh, we can charge cable prices.
We just need cable TV back.
Right, 3, 5, and 9.
Reconnect the cord.
Right.
Fuck all this bullshit. Reconnect the cord. Plug me back in.
Yeah, can we get the reverse vasectomy? Can we? We changed her mind.
Oh, Bergman. Okay, yeah, Bergman's got a.
Blames his parents. But here's the thing, folks. Okay, as a man who like actually has fucking morals in this world, to my own detriment, I can't support the product. I can't do it. and here's the thing. I'm in a position now where I understand what my parents went through in the 90s, okay?
Yeah.
Because as a kid who grew up in the 90s who was a wrestling fan, my parents had the moral dilemma of they're on national TV saying suck it.
Yeah.
And doing crotch chops and things of that nature.
And look how we turned out.
And right, but also at the end of the day, I'm at a place as a parent where I'm like, they're putting sex offenders on TV.
That is the thing.
They're putting alleged human traffickers on TV. I can't support that.
They're promoting government programs with a guy who is hiding information that would create judgment and call out pedophiles and sex criminals.
It's not the same.
It's a completely different world.
And the thing is, like we've said multiple times on the show, like you have to vote with your dollars.
Yes.
That's the only, like, when SummerSlam was over, and not that my voice means anything, because at the end of the day, it doesn't.
I can tell my mom's watching because I just got a text in all caps that just said sex offenders.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the end, as soon as SummerSlam was over, the first thing I did was I tweeted Slim Jim, Wingstop, all the sponsors of SummerSlam with just a picture of Brock Lesnar being like, y'all cool with this? Because, like, if you are, I'm not buying your product.
Yeah.
Because that is what it will take at the end of the day for any of these companies to have any fucking sort of moral value whatsoever. And unfortunately, the gross ass fucking pro wrestling fan base doesn't give a fuck.
No.
They do not care.
No.
Brock Lesnar's t-shirt is the #1 selling t-shirt on shopwwe.com.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't need to be a part of this anymore. I'm good.
And again, this is why we go back to earlier in the show when we said pro wrestling fans suck. And
plenty of people, and I'm sure in our TikTok comments, we're going to hear about it.
Listen,
but if you're okay with it, you have absolutely no empathy for anyone who's been in any type of that type of situation. You have no empathy for the women who have to work there, who have to deal knowing that a top guy that they brought in without asking anyone, without telling anybody, without clearing it with anybody other than their lawyers, that he's been involved in that type of situation. It is the same old, regardless of how progressive things have gotten. It's the same old carny fucking back ass shit ass business. It has always been. And at the end of the day, as an adult, as a parent, as somebody who has my children to think about and where my money goes and where it is spent, I am going to choose not to support that, to our own detriment, because that is how we get numbers on this channel, is talking about pro wrestling. So I am, in fact, putting my money where my fucking mouth is when I say I'm not watching anymore. I'm done.
No, and I think you are. I think that's very reasonable. You know, I
mean, I might check out AEW. I don't know. I need to go see it.
I have no interest in AEW.
Well, I don't either, but like also
like, AEW is. I see clips from AEW. I'm just like, this is edgelord bullshit. Like, come on.
Well, at the end of the day, like, I would much rather create content shitting on that.
You know what?
Then
dude, listen. We gotta fill a void.
We're all filling the void, folks.
Dude,
like
I say, let's make a shift.
Oh, but I will say. So I want to say this, and I want to get this in. I know we're going long, but
we're going long, and I still got shit to say.
You still got. I mean, we're going to past midnight, folks. So buckle up. With all this, I did need to find a new hobby, and I have found a new hobby. I've done a thing to which the kids are into. Not my kids, but just the kids in general.
The kids.
Something I never thought I'd be a part of. But I am now part of the hold on. I had it ready.
This is gonna be.
I'm now part of the sneaker community. I found myself some dope kicks.
Oh no.
And so
no.
So I got
what in the world?
I got myself some lamellos. And they've got like a UFO on the bottom, not from here.
Those are the most you shoe.
Well, hold on. I bought 2 pairs.
You bought 2 pairs,
which I never like. I'm a New Balance guy.
Yeah,
and these are Pumas. So like I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. So I got those ones, and then I got these ones here, which are highlighter yellow.
Dude, oh my god.
They also have the UFO on the bottom. So now I've got myself some fresh kicks, as the kids say, and this is my new hobby. This is what I'm doing now. Because I can't watch pro wrestling anymore. I'm into the kicks.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy you found an outlet.
That's what I'm doing.
I mean,
I'm not buying yeet things. I'm buying lamellos.
You're not buying yeet things. You're buying neat things.
That's right.
There you go. I don't know where to go after that. Circling back to the WWE stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Like I've been saying this a lot for the past few months. They really tricked people.
Yeah. Blakely told me about them, and I got them before she could order the ones she wanted.
Oh, tremendous.
So I kind of stole her gimmick, but
There you go. I've been saying this for a little while now, and the WWE really pulled a fast one on the fans. They really got a lot of people thinking that things would change, things would be different, and in a lot of ways it was. 2024, was it 2024? Yeah, 2024, right?
Yeah.
2024 was a hell of a year.
It was the hottest.
Up until right before they debuted on Netflix.
Right.
That to me was the beginning of my appreciation for them again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I fell out of love with wrestling here and there. You know, it's mostly when it came to current day content. Like I always loved wrestling in some form or fashion, but like when it came to like the modern day current stuff, I was very in and out for like the last 20 years. Maybe the last like 10 to 15. It was a struggle because like creative sucked for so long. And we're back to it sucking again.
They're completely out of ideas.
It's just they're getting fucking the jelly roll.
The jelly roll.
Like, who gives a fuck? And I have a lot of issues with how talent is still being treated in terms of people who are getting released, how talent is being ignored when they're getting reactions, and how a lot of talent still has to go out there with a smiley face because that's, you know, kind of what they're there for. I think involving the WWE's image and personnel in politics, regardless of what side it is on, politics in general, I think is a very dumb and stupid look, because that is something that absolutely creates fan isolation.
Well, anyone who involves it is an idiot. Because you're isolating half of your potential fan base.
Yeah, and again, this is for either side.
It's for everyone.
It's politics in general. Like, there's no I don't see a reason why they should be doing that.
No, and the thing is, like, growing up, I was always told there's 2 things you don't fucking talk about: politics and religion.
Yeah,
And that's all anybody fucking talks about now.
Yeah. But yeah, like I hate that. And Nick Khan, as I said, can eat a bag of dicks.
After what he said today?
After what he's been going around saying, like, he's just proven that he is no better than the man who was in his seat before him.
100%.
And folks, guess what? It's gonna get worse.
They're testing the waters.
They're testing the waters.
They're seeing how far they can go.
You are basically going to start seeing the same organization that Vince was running. Vince McMahon is back in charge pretty much. That is how it looks right now.
I can guarantee he will be back in some form of fashion before he dies.
100%. Yeah.
He'll be either some type of consultant. And then when he does die, he will have the hero's funeral.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. So I hate that. Not a fan with bringing Brock back in, especially with this still being a very active case.
Oh yeah, nothing changed.
Like this is a very active lawsuit, folks. And Brock Lesnar is one of the main guys in the lawsuit who was it's been brought up that he was saying some pretty fucking heinous shit. So you can't really separate the person from the character here.
I mean,
because that cuts way too deep into it. Way too deep into it. So that sucks. I don't know how most people are going to be able to afford watching WWE going forward. So that pisses me off because you're now basically cutting out a huge portion of your fan base.
I mean, between obviously the streaming stuff and then the increase in the ticket prices.
The ticket prices are fucking ridiculous.
They're out of fucking control.
So yeah, it is now becoming harder for me to be a fan of the modern day product, especially when I don't like AEW. But I guess we're going to
go watch that. I guess.
Guess what, folks? We're an AEW channel now. Hey,
how about that? Because I've got HBO Max, and that's all I need.
And I don't, but I see Twitter clips, which is the same thing I was doing when Raw.
Pretty much.
So yeah, there's a part of me that says, well, due to logistics, I can't afford I can't participate in it. I can't afford it. I can't be a fan of it. And then there's the moral compass in me that says yo, I don't want to support any of that. And I can't, even though there are a lot of people who I do want to support, I can't support that as an overall entity. So I'm not going to.
Well, Bergman makes a point. Velveteen Dream back before the end of 25. Is the day after Brock Lesnar came back, announced was Joey Ryan making a return to wrestling.
I fucking saw that.
And I'm like, this is it. They are waiting for the moment in history to where they can come back in. I'm sure Marty Scurll's chomping at the bit to fucking come back. And it's we're in a time period where that seems acceptable, which is gross as fuck. And Bergman, just real quick, that is true. I don't know anything about basketball. I only heard that they were Melo shoes, and I really thought they were Carmelo Anthony's, and I didn't know any better. But I just knew that they were dope. So
okay, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yes.
But
you have something to talk about.
I have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Bergman, no one has ever canceled.
Ever.
Total myth. I mean, I don't believe in the term canceled.
Yeah.
I believe in the process of holding people accountable. And when people are not held accountable, they are. Yeah, we're still streaming. What the fuck? Do you want to come hang out real quick? I'm going to talk about Donkey Kong Bonanza in a minute. Okay.
Going Broadway.
We're going Broadway tonight. I thought she was going to come in and start talking.
I know. Yeah. Come talk some Bonanza, Christian.
Yeah, no, I don't believe in the term canceled. I don't believe anybody's ever really quote unquote canceled. I believe in the process of holding people accountable, holding people to the things that they say and do. That the things they say and do withstand the test of time if they do not make active attempts to, resolve those issues or, apologize or any of that stuff. I have not seen the WWE do anything of the sort. And basically what they've told me is, yeah, we don't give a shit about any of that stuff. We've always been a toxic environment. We've always been a shady organization. We've always, done our best to protect sex offenders, sex criminals, and just the general act of treating people poorly. So, say what you will. I'm out. And that's where I stand.
So sorry, everyone, if you turned in for some pro wrestling content, if you subscribe for that.
But hey, like we said, maybe we'll see you on the AEW show.
Yeah, I'll see what Cope is up to. Is that what he's doing now?
But something I can buy into.
Yeah, so you were very excited to talk about this.
Yeah, and god damn it, we're almost an hour overtime. But I'm gonna take 5 minutes because we're ending the show on a positive note.
We're already here, brother.
Take
your time.
Listen, guys, Donkey Kong Bonanza. This is a great game. This is a great game. I really have not much more to say about it. It's just a great game. It's a lot of fun.
So this is a Switch 2, right?
This is on the Switch 2, yes.
Right.
So Christy and I are sharing it.
Oh, okay.
Well, she just 100%ed it. I'm like, I'm here.
Wait, she 100%ed the game?
Yeah.
Like a Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Okay, so this is where I'm having an issue, okay?
What's up?
Because the original Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo, you could only 100% the game. There's a certain level, and it's in the industrial world, where you had to do a certain thing the first time on the first playthrough. And if you fucked it up, you could not 100% the game.
Oh, this is not like that.
Okay, well, that's good that they learned that.
Yeah. But dude, the game is so fucking fun. Like, I can literally sit there for an hour not doing anything quest or objective related, but just punch through the terrain.
Well, it's open world.
It's open. It's open world ish.
Okay.
It's open world.
Okay.
She's saying it's not as hard as Donkey Kong Country. Not even close. No, not even close. Like, it is a welcoming video game experience.
Ooh.
So anybody can pick it up and play. There's really no specific way you need to play. Like, I just like going through and just breaking shit. Like, you can break literally almost everything in the game.
All right.
I was like, you're just Donkey Kong. You're just punching through walls and the floors and shit, going on treasure hunts and finding chests and bananas and fossils. And then spending those fossils on new hair color and pants or breeches, rather.
Is this Animal Crossing?
No.
That's all my kids talk about is finding fossils and buying shit in Animal Crossing.
Well, I guess in that regard, it's very much like Animal Crossing. And you're also an animal in a world of all animals. So this could be like Animal Crossing.
My daughter has been waiting for like the Switch to Animal Crossing update. And so I'm just going to give her this game.
Yeah.
And be like, here's your new Animal Crossing.
It's fucking great, man. It's so much fun. It's so warm. I am worried that there's going to be a part that is intended to break players emotionally.
Oh, they're gonna Pixar
you. Maybe a little bit of that. Apparently there's like a really big thing with the ending. I don't know what it is yet, so no spoilers here. I'm still playing through a lot of it. I don't know where I am game wise in terms of completion, but like I'm just chilling, having a good time. This is what I did Saturday and Sunday. Oh yes, there is one human, just like in Animal Crossing. Yeah. That's Pauline. She's your
Pauline.
Pauline from the
Is
Mario.
Funky in it?
I don't. Christy, you gotta.
Is there a Funky Flights?
I don't know if there's a Funky
or
Flights.
a Candy's Carnival.
Cranky Kong is in it.
Right. I mean, he's
yeah. But
Diddy.
Diddy Kong, I believe, makes an appearance. I don't know about Dixie
Junior.
I don't know, man. I haven't beaten the game yet. I'm just having a lot of fun, and it's a great game, and everybody should play it because it's really fun. And it's like just, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I did Saturday and Sunday instead of watching SummerSlam.
And you made the right choice.
And I had the best fucking time.
That's wonderful.
Man,
I'm so happy for you.
Man, I had a gummy. And I just sat there.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
And just fucking, Christy watched me. Like me. Not just the game, but like watched me. And was just enthralled. And
with your joy?
With my joy, but also the struggle I was going through to do like the simplest of tasks in the game.
That is your charm.
Like there, I forget what it was, but at one point she was like, do you remember like at one point you were looking for something and then you found it and then you just went in the complete opposite direction?
To the windmill.
And I was like, I was just having fun. I was having a really good time.
Christy says no Funky or Candy. They do get an honorable mention, and that Diddy and Dixie do show up. Yeah. So okay.
Also, the game is very rave friendly.
Oh,
very rave, very EDM friendly.
Okay.
All of like the elders, as they're called, who give you like the other animal powers, like you can turn into an ostrich.
Oh, okay. So the rhino and the swordfish,
like that kind of thing.
Sure.
You get all those powers from like the elders, which are giant versions of those animals.
Okay.
But they're all like old DJs. That like they've got like rave glasses, and you have to go and find pieces of their vinyl record to put in the record player. And then like once you do that, like Bananza mode starts, and it's just this big rave party.
This sounds wonderful. I don't have a Switch.
It's a great game.
I'll have to get. Is there going to be a Black Friday on the Switch too?
Maybe, I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah. I know the kids want it, but also like
it's you got plenty of time.
Okay.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. But
that's
hey,
wonderful.
This game gets 2 thumbs up.
Your
old pal Kev.
Well, look at that. Maybe we might even see a stream because fella.
No. Listen, it's we're back to normalcy next week.
You've done one.
Yeah, and yes, and I, some shit happened, which kind of prevented me from getting back to it.
Totally, completely understand. But you have 17 to go,
and I would have absolutely. Maybe I could do one Friday because I've got a rental I'm picking up on Friday, and then I've got a pop up Saturday, and then a friend's birthday on Sunday. I could maybe do Friday and Sunday night.
So that's 2. So then you would only have 15 to do.
Oh, brother! Like I said last week, I'm getting into the 20s.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. You want to know why? Because I have a goal. God damn it!
Well, you're not watching wrestling anymore, so
I'm not. I mean, I really wasn't watching it closely before.
That's fair.
See, but the dilemma is now I feel like I have to beat Donkey Kong first. So I gotta play through some Donkey Kong. And like that's a me time game. Like y'all don't get to watch that.
It's behind closed doors.
This is behind. The only person that gets to watch me play Donkey Kong is Christy.
That's right. Just play with your monkey.
Yeah, she's just gonna watch me playing with my monkey.
We're not doing any better than that. That's gonna be.
Let's end this so we can just be fucking done. This is the longest show we've ever done.
It is the longest show we've ever done.
Let's hit the eject.
We're gonna hit the eject. Be sure to fucking like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. We're not talking about wrestling anymore, but like,
I mean, no, there's still plenty of wrestling to talk about.
That's true. That's true. Right. Maybe we'll do retro shit. Maybe we should go back in time. Back to simpler time.
Yeah, that's, you know,
I don't know.
who needs to be reminded?
I don't.
Berkman says, "My brother in Christ, there are 21 weeks left in the year." Yeah.
Yeah. So
And if I do multiple streams in a week, that obviously cuts down a lot of the time I need to do it within.
I feel that, Christy. I feel that.
Just like, don't.
Yeah, he's got it at the ready.
Yeah, right. Like, this is the only time you can watch me. This is the only time you can watch me play Donkey Kong. Right here. Ready? Hang on. I'll show you what. I'll give you a sneak peek at what my Donkey Kong. Look at we're on the resort layer. Okay.
A black light.
Look at this. Oh, that's sick. I've got here. This is sub level 800 resort. So this is like a pass through level. But look at this shit. Look at this.
What are we
doing?
This
is my little house. I got a bed.
Buy a shirt.
Closet. Look at me. I'm like a fucking. Look at that.
You're blue.
I'm blue and I got blue pants.
Well, if you're green, you would die.
Yeah.
So.
Look, we can sing. See, like, look at how fucking happy this game is.
That does look like a good time.
I could turn into a fucking.
Oh, copyright strike, brother. You gotta keep that volume down.
Oh. Like, you just fucking. I
don't know what's happening.
Exactly. It's so much fun. Subscribe to this channel. You won't get any of this content.
So for this week, I've been Jason X.
I'm Kevin Grant.
And it's been your fucking show.